de ensem foforo ene ebremo de tenase anopa on today's sports I am uni tenase enwumre yi e highway sports ye to so na foforo ho no ya bomoden atimi e de abremo se dem di kan de tudwa no nsia ene de dwumadie ne beba na wieye dwumadie ne koso na ensem ahodo ebedi hu nkomo nyina no obetimi edo text messages aba say SMS and WhatsApp 0241915555 0241915555 obetimi edo text messages afawa yebenya bre ene adaje nya kenkan mu ede ama ene ye fiada na sede na wotwe atwa mu ne ye sha ase no the World Cup diary quiz no efiada bia ye kopem se World Cup no ebe sha ase eneso ye fiada foforo enti why are ready? You started from 52 days. 52 days more to the World Cup. And you buy BC Enra 21 days. Until if 52 days no, BC Enra anaka 21 days and then they aka 20 days to the World Cup. And someone who do idea to do idea for World Cup no you be some questions. Na ma mo betwa na ya bomode yim amna kamiensa e don ba betene studio ha. Na afei ya sabi some questions do be win no ye wo achede sonko ayede ema no e wo eye dwumadi a ye hyase e de fa eye World Cup no ho nti ebe ni draw ebe bie line no e de atro to number no to 0322494401 0322494771 eno ene number obefre ye announce line pe quiz na hyase a na wa frɛ sa number na fin yetimi ebisebisa questions oba bowudin ene ba bia wo kasa free ansana wa hyase ayi questions no ano solo ede ye kwa amanone na fin seme wa amanone nyina solo dia brekai se World Cup diary no eye oyerepensu adawoma enie ade ni nie oyerepensu nie nsuo na ema nkwa no me say water is life ni say yi water ne dey free ho and you say oyerepensuo is life. Oyerepensuo is life.
Yes.
Eno eni nsuo a mekamfo dia ma obibia o madama and ye dey World Cup diary no ebro ba bibia wo bia solo e dey eru ama no ne na afensem wo ho nyina no solo e dey abre se no asem na mekan no akodwene ho ye oh eno na mebisa wasem bi se nipa tuntuma e wo na bochire that was oye black anya wana mbusa o oh sa okay nti yemfa bode mamemisa we me peni petuntum bia wo na bochire asisi oye ebia coach okay company so tuntum ni chief DR Congo
yes
by ko won Belgium ananya sa okay nti se dachi bi Vincent company be ye national head coach edema Congo national team na yebeka so a foreign coach or a foreign coach
say the nationality of Belgium into no be foreign coach
so
to me I feel that once we declare the nationality say or a Belgium you know so I represent Belgium at international level in football. And I say in the BB and the portfolio be I say Vincent Company is say Vincent Company is a Belgium coach. He be currently coaching Bayern Munich.
Ghana Nina no bo Aston Villa ne fe say. Obo ma Holland no. Boateng.
Yeah, Gerard.
There be Gerard. Oh.
And I say Accra no kan ye.
Obeka technical team no.
Technical team yeah.
Nti o chine bi na oye Kotoko head coach. You got a foreign coach.
Maybe they my friend a foreign coach there.
You got a foreign coach.
Based on the nationality, make us a foreign coach.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ni petuntume wo na bochiri.
Yeah.
Oba Ghana hakura so be coach or a foreign coach.
Depending on nationality or no, because or yeah. Like or no country or no, because of free so there. And on never me determine so a foreigner and also a local coach.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. Why? George Boateng.
George Boateng, yes.
Okay. Nti.
Oh no, can say no Ghana technical team.
Nti. Ehun se ni petuntum bia ya ho ne Ghana ha ne ko wo na bochi no se eho no free a oba Ghana kra na.
Me dem friend foreign coach.
Okay. Ti ma say this yi ebe coach team bia wo Ghana ha.
Oh yeah, German coach. German train Mercedes.
Mercedes say so
France. France.
Into a foreigner.
Yes, or a foreigner.
Okay. Mate.
Unless or because onye a France.
Asema ye kan churo tu ho you.
Oh, me try to.
Na me ke kan se mi chiro bubu baby but unhu baby.
Oh, who? Oh, chance I who baby a free ba.
Auntie.
Me who baby a free ba.
Oh, baby a free ba.
Oh, who. Sana we na kwe on.
Yam kwama no nemra.
Na no ka so e broni. Na fe na foreign ni.
Say na maybe say questions.
Okay, Matthias.
Maybe say questions.
And can you bad it?
Say why establish say oye ni petuntum na ye wo na boche no etuntum kwa we black.
Oya, unsa me ka say ebia ni nchi efri Ghana ha.
Ya bi ni nchi o de yemfa ne say.
Yemfa ne say.
Column was no doy.
Aha.
So ye English.
Sir.
Into a Ghana CCS bi obobo team bia.
Oye English.
Okay.
Oye English.
Na na mpese establish no. Ba onye bruni.
Column was no doy.
Aye.
Memen ka so e broni but me ka so e foreign coach. Metimi aka ne sa.
Okay.
Aha, say broni de nim say fita for na e broni.
Okay.
And a tuntum for so ye bi before.
Okay.
Aha. But je wa tuntum for a omo say omo emfiri aha no omo de omo free ba bi dia. Me oba me ka so e foreigner.
Okay.
Aha, or a foreigner.
Mati.
So was no do e bi kra no nkuta Ghanaian passport.
Okay. Ati solo. E da se. E beto aso. Why?
Ti said
na yankwa amano ne. Yankwa amano ne. Yankwa amano ne. Right.
Ene ye fiada ntino ye tete aso na afei ye de ensem kakra e de amamu ye bonitel. Na ya sorry afri so ye wia. Na bewa send him message. Just me some kotoko kucha na oide. Na najibo le kucha fela no question keke no busa mi o. Wadaruma. Ai, but say the all kinds of need dey wait where say kotoko coach ni obi e wo no bibimamu ha. Wakotena oh. I said okay link.
Say na bewa no information bu ho de ba na makai na emfa. Unti o.
Enkrofo any the coaching issues na chipa o
some catch you say ache kra no ending of the month or first week of June there. The director of football ebeba
the director of football nebeba be appointed coach.
Yes, on ebeba na coach na ba but omumi enu nyina foreigners. They say they were jai Bruni ne keka foreigner. Say what chechi.
I'm matching to say a foreigner. But don't say obi mu so more dual citizenship.
So unko ani.
Bi ho a. Te say
President Amano Nensem.
Derek Boateng.
Solo President Amano Nensem no. Why? Eni na be wachi. Why? President Amano Nensem no.
Syria was echo so ene. Onim say Inter Milan ena eje. The Italian Serie A Calcio no ede esi omunan so ene awosa etojano say na eho ensem no etie ewo ho player of the season Echo Edema Federico Di Marco a ono ye defender Edema Inter Milan Kenan Yildiz enya Serie A Rising Star of the Year award as best under 23 player ono eje edisi ne nan so ewo ho manager of the season Echo Edema Christian Kivu our lead Inter Milan Ediomo J Serie A title no afen oko ada awosa eno etumi Echo so a best striker Lautaro Martinez obo Edema Inter Milan best midfielder Nico Pass obo Edema Como best defender Marco Palestra obo Dema Cagliari and afen best goalkeeper no Echo Edema Mille Villa ono goalkeeper Dema Roma womum eboboko na no Serie A awards ene nso etumi atoja Chelsea Christian Kivu and Federico Di Marco womoji the most important awards as manager of the season and player of the season now was ni ba na wie no Cesc Fabregas or your coach Edema Como the midfielder Nico Pass and nya midfielder of the season Cesc Fabregas say Nico Pass will not go to Inter or any other club. Nico will play for Madrid or Como. No other options. I can guarantee that. We deserve more respect. And you know, Cesc Fabregas say uti Italy na also. Yebe jai Nico Pass. The amount na ye sign no be compete no be tete ya ene to adwemu na omo de omo nim ene se Nico Pass no eye se obekọ Madrid ana se obetena Como na wato aso esi akan options na no ebia nka ho na omo Como omo deserve respect ne nyina ne sa se de bia na o ena Nico Pass inte kofa no ena AC kofa na Juve nyana wo mo pe o se da bi class me no pe ido obetena Como ana obekọ Madrid wo mo bobo ko no Chess Fabregas nen samwa what the to jam ewo Nico Pass Luka Modric on the future at AC Milan unim sa Milan pushi esombenya 1 year deal at the account Luka Modric ne dia wo no na Modric say o feel good ewo Milan was a club no na ni je papa management coach any team or GDS so ni o ma bondi so well and the likely so beto aso no enum e was so pa Luka Modric ne dia ono so e dia ba e o dwumade ni so na enwumre eno no Andres Iniesta wako sign ama Gulf United FC e o Dubai yes a second division club e ho ena Iniesta e question coaching career no and so I say they said Division 2 our United Arab Emirates Dubai I have friend Gulf United and Andres Iniesta call not wakwa head coach Edem Amomo na unsa no pa England squad no eba bonteno dede bebre and abaho and Yamfa Kopama anko and Harry Maguire anko and Alexander Arnold anko Aman Crawford Chabibo Thomas Tuchel na Tuchel sim kwadami en sabi oho opese odiomuka England omu training camp no omu the exposure any experience no but World Cup no there womu enkobi Rayo Ngumoha Josh King any Alex Scott coach no I confirm it's England omu pre-training camp ewo Florida United States of America Sam Kwadami and say ebe join the England team no na omu ni omu akoye sa pre-training camp no ewo Florida said ebeya wombenya exposure kakra around the national team no eye kakra e free ho eba Marcus Rashford na wakochocho ewo IG so we dey me sure pass Manchester United na wase de trade e de tuomanim kakra na Marcus Rashford or say visa yemfanto so na fei yenhwe ensema Rashford de ato or say special thanks to Unai, Hansi, Thomas, Aston Villa, Barcelona and England for believing in me when things got tough. Enti Rashford chemwa Villa Bobo Kono any coach Unai Emery, Barcelona Bobo Kono any coach Hansi Flick and afraid Thomas Tuchel and emamuye Jane still manya GDA ewo ono Marcus Rashford de Munesa Kwano obezo chese ne maya the United anka ne boyhood club no mu yini mayo ento ose aseda kese pa ena odema team si any coaches wabubo mu di wa brene wonu so enya call up so be represent the Three Lions of England ewo FIFA World Cup 2026 eno ensem no eba ewo dwumade ne so ene enwumre Lizi Shitono eno ena ewo se utobi na ya mekase aduane edi shito di no wanya shito eda aduane no ebe sai wanum untimi ndi entene de pe shito ede flavor wom spicy a preservative bia enim Lizi shito ena ema sa na ema we nyina na mekase oko shop bia ura supermarket ana ura market bia Lizi shito no bebre ewo ho opedodo ato obefre numbers we 0501 683344 and a face 0501 550998 Pomo achedie soko promo and also eguswa ekoso yes it to promo pack of Pomo tomato mix Gino pepper and onion and a face Gino jollof mix na promo pack no ye the code bi ashem na sa code no send e the costa 844 *99 hash na we ne sa yerobe enter draw no na ura draw ni ma chede pi chest freezers television sets microwaves cookware sets afeyewo 2.5 million worth of airtime I no so ubetumi enya bi ni nyina ne so do ho be hye achede soko promo apomo eguso a oye no emu perfect skin and body therapy oba skin no ye be ni kama ye be pimples free ho na nso oba ye be kotwan ye be tattoo free skin ani na ye wi a o body no ya reshape ni kama ye be ma flat tummy ye be body enlargement bi wo ho a ono opese ye body slimming enso edema no nyina ye perfect skin and body therapy ya say kuma say enkran takrade your branches ho frey 0553 312 911 reku eba Mr. Krasia drone no Krasia drone de kamo adro a onomu anipadua no enya ahoden pa Krasia drone pressure beko koko beko infections ahodo ni nyina beko afei so emema ejumade wo mpam no reku eba Mr. Krasia drone eboye pa na edroi ura herbal shop ura pharmacy ura chemical shop bia o man Ghana mu abebre ho opese utu dodo so de kwa for 0244 470067 bash my decoders ahodo ni nyina bi de ye de my TV na ye benya football matches ahwe ye benya movies ahwe ye benya nwomatie ye benya religious programs ni nyina bi ahwe no bash my side decoder no ye installation na ma ye wi a na ye de recharge at the account recharge no ye no na ye cho 33% discount or recharge be at the amount no so ye will report junction ship mu for 0556 287757 0556 287757 Springton Limited edo echo amanone United States of America and afi Canada na $9,000 and obetua na oba ye be boa mo anya visa akọ World Cup no ebi flight ticket hotel accommodation and afi mat ticket ni nyina ye je at the account ho na obetua 50% 500 cedi registration fee uwia $1,000 ye de visa and one juma appointment ba no to 50% of remaining amount no oko na onsa kan visa o di 50 abeso so onsa nka na ya refund 50% no e de amount free any ending komo 0203 064 820 and 0598 742 171 and I offices no Kumase your airport turnabout King's College wa ye be oti asekan Rural Bank and afi enkran 69 Adjengano Road East Legon also Springton Limited ube hu office ho Oyerepa nsuo and asoya sene ne World Cup diaries yerem the World Cup quiz na ensuo no ba akopɛ ensuo ye krogen ensuo ede ensuo mankwa ensuo ma hodene Oyerepa nsuo program bia aba weekend no be kwa ase no Oyerepa nsuo ene wa ase ntino so oye program na nyanje wo de akotobi nefako eno na se obia epanom ensu papa eboa hydration needs every day ensu papa ya packaging ne kama ensu papa ye ka se any quality no ye compromise Oyerepa ensu tano so ya Santo Senior High School enhwe ni mu ho na ye factory no wa oba ensu ni pi ho abenya bebre ato 0539 596 165 na waje Oyerepa ensuo no ebi Oyerepa ensuo na waje so se eye krogen. Happy birthday to Mr. Daniel Ban, headmaster of Ideal College Sunyane. Ye we show a special birthday nyame enyo kese na ontutu anamo ensiye na bibia enko kama emfama World Cup quiz eto aso ede amamo.
no I am ready. 0322494401 0322494401 0322494771 ubetimi afre no aba na questions e wo ho no yetimi ebisa World Cup diary brenie ene eye quiz time nti questions ena yebisa ye yima unipa miensa na yedo mo aba betena eye studio ha na de obewin no same e ma ni TV kese anye TV kitwa oye de quiz bi Oyerepa adama ena World Cup diary ye de Abraham Solo nti yemfa eye ofrefo a odikan e pa cho udin ene ba bia okase free
Sidanga cho imano wete
e ba cho yento voice ni o
imano wete ku
imano se kofi
kufo ifi
o se kofo chi ahuye kakama me na online no ase etwetwesi
ya ba do nga
afidi edem why you ready
ba jai
pa
ba ji my ready
okay baby edu be fa bia no why you ready
yeah
okay say okay hand of God go
ba jai
it's in 1986 World Cup in Mexico. Minute bay and a day bay and represented the hand of God goal. A bar the World Cup history game of course between England and Argentina.
But just minute bay.
A minute bay na incident this year minute ne representing number of days anaka for a World Cup dana yeka hand of God go no into minute bay and anaka a bay how many days and they can't ask them no day bay
we don't play
oi ever here in there okay yeah nim Emiliano Martinez and the lady Argentina Momo J the 2022 World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeka the jersey number of Emiliano Martinez. Jersey number bay Nana Oshe.
Mama 23.
Okay. Yenko yenim. Okay. Yentoaso. Argentina are the current defending champions of the World Cup. Argentina World Cup do say enomako.
Omako 6 times.
Say
6 times.
There be yeda say ye ma miensa ba ko na utwaye obi e be ma na miensa enti yeda say ye nto aso udin ene ba bia wo kase free. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I would be any baby I can free.
Your friend Bismarck Adu Poku. You can free the nothing.
What you say?
Bismarck Adu Poku.
Bismarck Adu Poku. You can free him.
The Nasi.
Genasi, agree with Genasi.
Offensive the Nasi.
Offensive then I say okay. Bismarck. Yeah, that's it. Bismarck, the first player to score at the World Cup. Wine. Okay. In the history of the World Cup, coach Bako Pe and watch the World Cup now was to me as a defender. A coach by your friend is saying, what young Koyanim. Young ko this my mama dear no cry then. Okay. Questions no my you baby I am found fampo. Okay. Hand of God go 1986 minute ben is here.
It's 51st minute.
Okay, that's it. Is it question send the amount 3 and what chow. The amount 3 and what chow 1 into over 10 why?
Mate.
Okay, all right. Yentwaso. Udin ene baby akase free.
Hello.
Udin ni baby akase free.
Me kasa free just for me did it and coach.
I say last week buy.
My track about to be able to do a computer program. You are so funny about you. Ah, so you factory. Not about one that anybody. I tell you now.
The first African country, I would say European country. A country by year bay, and as our country is a European country at the World Cup.
Morocco is meant to wake up Morocco.
Eric, waiting, young Koyanim. Africa, I could World Cup. Now, victories do say, and African countries, you're coming in Abuma, Yenya, I will World Cup.
37.
Okay, all right, watch out, young Koyanim. Game bay any aboard the World Cup, and my FIFA tennis say. After the sa game naturum, if you match a World Cup Nikunina, games I a last group stage game no, Nina a bebo de pepe, nay a game bay and a World Cup near bay and as I game Nicoso.
Yeah, Semo.
Oh, and ask some question with yourself. You don't know. And that's every man the buying
Who's about that? You can have the woman.
Oh, okay. Number my
phone number now.
Okay.
0209
0209
51
69. Okay. Obeti enka. Why?
Double one.
Okay. Obeti enka. Why?
5169
Okay. Eric Yedase. Yentwaso. Udin ene baby akase free. Hello. Ebacho Udin ene baby akase free.
Ebacho frame Augustine akase free I forgot.
Augustine I have forgot so. Augustine why you ready?
I'm Pacho my ready.
Pa.
Pacho.
Okay. Okay, number 22. It drew 22 days more to the World Cup. Okay.
Pacho question is number 22.
22 ye ka sa ka 22 days ama World Cup no adru ho no. Okay, number 22 no.
I'm learning kai.
Okay. Yanko ye ni man. Eba aye goal involvement, which is goals and assist. Ye bo players me no be din say eba World Cup history omo and the leading. Eba cho eye players bay and goal involvement no so ye saying.
Okay. They minyano. Oh, these players. Pacho, that was Cruz and Messi.
Why?
Sorry, Lionel Messi and Diego Maradona.
There be waiting.
What's it?
Waiting. A final question.
Okay.
The fastest record in the history of the World Cup. Player bay in the Nyaye.
Okay. I think he can't.
Okay. But Yemfansia, why? Okay, yeah, that's it. Yentwaso. Udi any baby or kase free, Mwakwaba, Ediba, or Repensio World Cup diary quiz. Who kase free?
The Cassette and number 2.
And power number 2. Udin they say
A day.
Ah?
A day.
Bodini a day.
A day. Yes, yeah.
Okay, all right. Why are you ready?
And
Pa. African countries our Mako World Cup. And Kunindo do say victory do say Enomania at the World Cup.
7.
Huh?
7.
7. There be waiting young Koyanim. First African country or share a country from Europe. About World Cup about a African country bay.
Nigeria.
Waiting Yentuasu. Coach Bay ena in the history of the World Cup or J World Cup now or said defend the year. Yemfa du kato. Udin any baby akase free. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Udin any baby akase free.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, what menka?
Mbacha metonka.
Udin any baby akase free.
Efrem Yakubu Mohammed.
Yakubu Mohammed. Yakubu kase free hen.
Ashame kase free anante.
Okay. Why are you ready?
Ashame ready.
Okay. Yakubu Mohammed. The first gamer a basu in World Cup history, the first ever substitution. A game by countries me no be the boss a game no.
Me ba cho de Yentuaso.
Yenko yenim. Yakubu Mohammed. Mamenhwe na Yakubu. Yenye nyoma kama so na bibia nko so fine.
Matiase ma krado pa.
Why krado pa?
Pa
Yakubu aye krado. Okay. The oldest scorer in the history of the World Cup. Eye Rojamela. Abra no share sa goal a o share 1994. Cameroon against Russia. But na Rojamela for how many years?
no, how many years? How many? Boss, where the last question.
Okay, last question. Yakubu, yemusa o ede ne si kwan a ama India amebo 1950 World Cup in Uruguay. Hello. Hello. Yakubu, oho. Yakubu, oho anako. Yakubu, ogogula beche. Yemfensia. Aha, eni edine de nusu AC. Eti kakra ebe yim. Eyede ya AC yim. At ebe yi. Inya 6 scholars.
First caller and me say ni dino.
Oh,
yes.
So long as wanya. Okay, so recordings no hoti. Monya recording no
juma. Caller ni dino nya 1 out of 3.
Okay.
Bismarck Adu Poku nya 1 out of 3. Eric Ochiri nya 1 out of 3. Augustine Goss one boni say name wenyebi 0 out of 3. Ejin Ketia 2 questions wenyebi. And Yakubu Mohammed so 0 out of 3.
Okay. Enti ha ene de Oyerepa World Cup diary quiz no ebesi ye wonsuo ne ye wonsuo nsu papa de unya ene wanom nsu papa ye kanfo de amawo ene Oyerepa bubobi na ebeboa wo amani padua no enya ahoden akase se yi water is life yi water ne de afi ho Oyerepa is life enti bomoden ema wonsa entimi enkabi solo fana bani tujwa na yenya okwan Oyerepa number no omo pedodo atu akoton no bobo number no so 10 yenko
596 165 0539 596 165 number of frau benya nsu ni bebrato.
Okay. All right, enti World Cup diary no aha ene edi AC ene ede ama yenetifo nemom kai se dwumadi ede bro highway sports ene said na wotwe atwam yeye no my mama G campaign agesia for akofade aba no ene so yebema kwanya na mafre baby bia wo bia gesia ayi mebosume ne de asuo se mebosume no omo de maye maame mo na ebia enyo maame nko a ene ye maame se de dan da ye kano no obu ho a utimi kohia no wasore no ada no maame empomantam a wote utimi kohia eye maame bi no ada no maame esan eye modimbo bi anase contribution bi a watimi a contribute aboa wabrabo nti ebre ni draw ebebie line no ede ato na maame bi a wohia no wabrabo mse wohia no wasore mantam a wote empo school kra na wokoye ena woboa ma ene waduru ba bi a waduru a obetimi aba na waba bedi ne ho adanse na adanse ni mu no ede achede bebre na ebeba achede ni bi ni se maame kro na bedi ne ho adanse no se yewie ni nyina na ekeka nyoma nyina asi ani na se wo na wawini a yetamon no maame ni nyina eye pay trip na yedemo ekwa amanone na afei makwa akotoa monigye so ewo ho sika achede so ewom na afei gesia products ahodo so no unsa ebetimi akabi nti yenhye ne nso enche yebeba eye my mama G campaign agesia for akofade aba no yebeba eno soso na afei yabedi ho enkomo highway sports na wutia ha eyo 100.7 yedane ye ho abaka kra bi yeba ya na afei yedin nsem ewo fie no ehyehyɛ so ede amamo ewo dwumadi no eso Nations FC a coach from Pom Manson Mayanga na se Nations FC asoshe wo ho enya asoshe kitwa nyame aduma weekendi omodomani eche tamale Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium ho enom ne Kerala United e di ACN match we e do or die e de ma e Nations FC the Nations here eni se game mo betimi awini na omahwe other games e bekoso e wo Premier League ni mo teams omo no mo pretitru eye Swedro All Blacks and afi eye say young apostles kan young apostles kan na obebo hu na ye hye na ende nti coach from Paul Manson oso mo last game mo boy no results are no mo pe omunsa entimi aka nemom onim say last game mo bo nyame yaduma kosia na edin there but omaboabo mo for omo game mo bebo against Kerala.
It's been difficult. Yes, looking at our last game, we lost at home. And at this time of the season, we felt it, but then we have to let it go because we still have another opportunity which we want to utilize. So it's not been easy, but yes, we have to. Life goes. We all know how it is, how difficult it's going to be. The options we have is only one. We have only one option, that is go out there and then try to win. That's all. So we understand what is going on. They are also feeling it, except that we've tried to psych ourselves, including the boys. So yes, they know that we cannot go into that game with our heads down. No, we still have the chance, we still have the opportunity to make amends. From Monday, Tuesday was a bit difficult. It was, we hadn't recovered from that shock. But then now they've all realized that there's still life, there's still opportunity. So now we've psyched them, so everybody has come back to life and then trying to make sure we go and do what we have to do. It's about the entire team. A mistake, we don't take it as only a hard. It's for the entire team to accept the fact that that is how football is, and it can happen. It could have happened to anybody. So we've been supporting him, and then he also has understood it, and then it will make him grow going forward. So yes, it looks a bit normal now.
And no, a coach from Pomaso, head coach at the Man Nations FC, and some of the Atuja ahead of Sunday, Omugema, Omone Karela, Ebo. Nations winger Emmanuel Ano, Onone leading scorer, Onoso Akasa, Ediafa, game Kesia, at that Nations enemy.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, especially playing an away game. It's going to be tough, but we are keeping the positive mentality. We have been speaking to ourselves, and then you can feel there is a positive energy in the squad, and then we are on course here. So I want to send a big apology to them. We are sorry for how things has been running through this season. We know we were supposed to do better for them, but I'll use this opportunity to say we are sorry on behalf of the team. We are sorry for how things has been going, but it's not over. So they should come and then support us in our last games. Yeah.
Yao ano a winger at the Man Nations FC on so there out they are two edwa enono. Masoud Didi Dramani a head coach at the Macras of Folk. On also say a quite domanim kwesiada abromani mediama edi AC no or see a difficult task. Na eso mu season no na omohwe omo performance throughout the whole season.
All the games are very, very tough, and this is one of them. We have to always try to come out into games prepared to win games, prepared to express our identity, and then to try to control the opponent, and then try to prevail our identity. And so I think that we know what strength they have, and then we also know what strengths we have in our team, and then we try to consolidate our strengths and then also manage the opponent capabilities. And I hope that then we continue to support our dear club, and then continue to give our help, and continue to align with the principles and then philosophies and culture that we want to build around the club, so that we can all understand each other at every time. And then we know that sometimes the game becomes difficult, sometimes the game becomes very interesting, and that is part of the love of the game. Sometimes there will be challenges, sometimes there will be happiness, and sometimes there will be moments where we have to reflect and try to do things in a better way, and that is the challenges. So we should bear in mind on all these aspects and continue to rally behind the team. There will be weaknesses, there will be strengths, there will be challenges, but we need to align and we need to fight together, and then so that we can bring out a comprehensive House of Folk team.
And no, I am Masoud Didi Dramani, head coach at the Accra House of Folk. Bechem United coach Kobina Emisa or CCD. Were you relieved after say a year? Bechem United na relegation a yachichiro mokon. I'll be shooting man. Kakran. They say the relegation no omotimi efrim. Na me aduma kwesiada omoni brekum Chelsea na ebo eno na Kobina Emisa. So he baby of a team no ene baby o mababe duya. Eye na nije na wawa. Obone mrantie na baso say relegation sem de ebi anche eye omo eye Bechem United. Nti enche ensema Kobina Emisa a oye head coach edema eye Bechem United ede etudwa no ede honsem ede ebetu edwa. Nti yentie coach Kobina Emisa, head coach edema Bechem United.
We are not a threatening team again in terms of relegation. I'm very happy that the boys have done well and we have escaped relegation. You know, relegation is always a problem for everything, but lo and behold, we have escaped, and I'm happy about that. I'm very grateful to the management, their playing body, and the entire technical staff. They are the people behind me, they are the people pushing me, they are the people giving me ideas, and at long last, I'm free. So it remains a last game, but I'm confident that we will not go to relegation. And for sure, I'm sure I'm not going to relegation, because currently my points is okay for me. The boys have done well. The boys have justified why they have been selected to play in the match. For the game against Kotoko, I was highly impressed by the performance. Though in the first half was super, but the second half, our 50-50 Kotoko came into the game strongly in the second half, but we were able to hold them until they got the one goal. So I would say the boys have done well, And I rate them at least 60% for the season. They have done very well. Of course, the leading goal scorer, of course. The leading goal scorer is always the person who tells it as the best player. Even if he's not playing anything, in the 90 minutes, he scores, always are judged as the best player. When they are giving the man of the match, they always give to the people who scored the goal. So I'm okay with my player who has scored more goals for me. Although there are more assists from some people, but the one putting the ball to the net is one of my greatest players so far in the Premier League. It's interesting, I'm going to play against my former club, the club that I promoted them from Division 1 to the Premier League. So I'm going all out to justify why I qualified them, so that they will see that, if someone is doing well, he left us and still doing well. So we are going there as usual. And the way we hold All Blacks at Cedro, the same style we are going to adopt to hold the Punches. The fans have been fantastic. Since I came here against Kotoka, I realized that we have fans. But the whole field was green. I was so happy. They made us who we are now because they are always behind us. And I'm very grateful for them. And they should keep on supporting us all the time. We will not shame them. We always make.
Okay. Eno coach Kobnemi is a head coach at the Bechem United. Ono sen some of the atuja head of weekend omu gamer omu ni become Chelsea airboss. They say ofa the relegation battle na. Zagi to akwaba bibi aboko de. Okay, midi kan sha say dey free ho. Ofa the relegation battle na. Say the vision omu ya out. Say head to head between omni nations inti eyi omu free. Anameboa.
Yeah.
Okay. Inti say Vision FC out of relegation battle.
No, so Vision how many points?
Vision of 44.
And the last one to
Inti one Nations FC. Say Vision lose na Nation win head to head. Vision ABT Nations FC. Into omo out of relegation. They say Swedro All Blacks 42 points. Omo that 13th position. Heart of Lions 42. Name omo last league game no omo bo mo ne hohoi.
45.
Into boy aboda den to omo 45. Into Heart of Lions so no omo free relegation zone. Yes Abeka Swedro All Blacks 42. Young Apostles 42 and a Nation FC 41. Sa team senior saying All Blacks, Young Apostles, Nations emu baako and ebe ka ho United and 11 wonders so. Na the 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League yenya 3 teams said the emra na kire no am be ko relegation mienu de omo kodada ho omo free league nim to relegation na cho omo 11 wonders so about 33 matches 13 points per no enya Zach yenhwe yetie ko ifempoma so yetie Emmanuel Ano Nation Survivor Tamale against Kerala United.
It's a big task. Now, Metie coach from Pomas, he looks very relaxed after the turn last week. Abraham Kesse. This is a man that was held hostage for a very long time. At this time, still na you're looking with them because now supporters are charged on also. The view is one the cars why I joined the ties in and then I say Kwamichi, Dr. Kwamichi. And nyimbrena no omo ye course na yebe pije time ma from Pomanson na make sure say script ya abon no ho ban ma na wure nka ma no ko nti if what happened to from Pomanson no any coach be know that we would have been under serious pressure but me tie the interview now you lose very relaxed he's making good use of the experience as a player and no coach because or passes through all the months into they see and be only top skin and can be affecting the mentality but you could see say they don't even tell us that he has sacked the boys up a moment we say the tax ahead no it's not over the goalkeeper on Nakasa putting into normal he said come on they should gather a momentum from Kotamale. It's a big game now so this are the table not so once again person on front of some fan can be The reason why Karela we want to play very, very hard and very well. Meaning, if you look at the league table, now share the points now down between Karela and possibly top 4. Me pesro. Ti visa manu kwasro na nhwe sro no no na nhwe top 4 no maybe abodanti nka bi ma me akra bi ti Karela on this league table at the 8th. Omo the 8th are omo 49 points. And the captain Shadebi Karela will 8 or 49 points. A win for Karela will take them to 52. C'est ça n'était. Ha munja ni sama. A win for Karela will take them to 52. House of Folk me fa omo de say omo so bo home against Mediama we de be sibia but Ediana Eko Infa Vision. Based on what we've seen in our local, Captain Eugene cannot win at Vision. But then, say, what bomb day was NBA a draw. He moves to 51 points. Samates Echo Young Apostles. Shalem Police. The life depends on this game. Jibo. The life depends on this game. One shot or wait. So he want to beat Samates who have nothing to play for because almost so yes nothing to play for, but if they win they move to say baby Eugene Samates away to Wenchi and you wanna occupy 3 points like a to 4 man as any narration because Edin if you read and analyze the table very well, a win for Karela can put them into top 4. Yeah. Which I was told said that has from last week that has been their discussion. Top 4. From a team battling relegations and previous seasons. So season when Ejina since Honorable Haruna Eto team no. And Famano I remember 2 of the seasons in I have to be involved in their irrigation survivor. You have to be involved in the yeah, I was involved. I was involved. Just have to make sure they survive. Yeah. Captain. Last 2 seasons and last 3 seasons, I was seriously involved in their survivor defense and fight. And the thing say, bro, my brain. Last year, someone tongue. I feel when I say, Omunya very good start and and if there's opportunity for them to be in the top 4, why wouldn't they grab that opportunity? Eti Jibo, Oko Karela Kampwa. The discussion have moved from say now in mid-table to now potentially play the top 4 because teams now don't there's a potential possibility say they do now drop points. So a win for Karela will take them to top 4 and that is the discussion in their camp.
So currently Karela were 49 points.
Yes.
A win able take you to 52 points. 52 no, then they need House of Folk, Adriana, Samates, and Dreams FC plus Kotoko. So either they will draw or lose their games. If not top 4, better than their amount.
Yes, and Samates will call Wenchi.
Omne Young Apostles.
Any ye. Shelling Police. The survivor Oakland in some. Jibo one can open it.
Sabon here, Cobon.
Ghana, you're quite for your ball. I'm a boy. Say Jibo will be pan and Kawuna, we are Shelling Police. Apostles, no, yes, you are. Over time and tell you to argue against Samates.
But they lost at home.
Yeah, they lost at home to
no more faith.
Yes, they lost at home to a game that there was eye on. That the difference between
Omo Kroma Destiny.
But
Do you think
Can any see a nations as you?
But you think the nations are against any other team anka or lose?
Until possible, say Karela.
They lost that game.
I can't tell you so against
my vision. So give credit to them. They lost against Vision because one, that game was on TV. There was no way any machinations could have worked. But yeah, you come and say, game no anything to anchor machinations could have worked. And this one team matches any TV and machinations will work. It will work over there. There's no way they will sit there and drop points against amateurs on Sunday. That be Shelling Pele. I don't know Shelling Pele. I think you don't know Shelling Pele. They will beat them on Sunday and stay. Ediana and supervision Jibo. Ediana all four for no. Also call a vision. So if you analyze it very well, Karela Ewo Hope say we can win. There's a possibility say as embassy. Ama obi the more anymore no points dropping can happen for them to take advantage. So that's how discussion now also come on and now nations for no game no I deep their mom. If there was a match that Karela every double points are nanke last week against Odu Oblast. But quite fast ball no share no. That was a discussion from last week now. Who's a meeting we was say chere kokoso ane nyina. Say there be munche calculation we 6% we about 4. Eti
na top 4 this year ba so.
Eh. Na ai ko to go free mu die. So mu nyam free mu sa ba to mu ye free mu die.
Zach, Mr. Based on your experience, what the Ghana League chair, why administrator paying OYC will become Arsenal for 24 hours. And you free ho. Based on your experience,
Arsenal, yani resign.
Oh, but say when I win yes you. Say now when I win yes you.
I was there with Roy.
Roy na yes you. Yes. And I Roy too quite. And on my bay CEO for 24 hours.
Oh no, I was never CEO. Roy was a CEO.
Okay.
That's it.
Based on your experience, no, looking at the league table, Team Ben who's a fixture here the last week of the league, you know, Obe joining a year Hohoy and a 11 Wonders.
It looks like nations.
Nations anything
because I said so do All Blacks ever come out. All Blacks can still lose and still stay in the league. You know they can lose
and still stay in the league.
Yes, I'm losing the nations. Lose they are there. They are still, they will still play in the league next season. See, when the dynamics look this way, no pressure nations some more. Because nations no only an option. Apart from they only have one option
to win. Okay. Besa yan league table, you have another scenario. Besa for league table need to so my na yan share the league table. Okay. Enti kwase besa kwase my ko ase no ne yan ko relegation but the one they say here ko my okay. Enti say Swedro All Blacks 43. 42 sorry, 42. And a nations L41. Nti yeba say Swedro Black so board draw against Kotoko. Na nations win here. Say nations akem.
Oh, the nations here. Come on, edi nyina no. They only one option to win the game. And hope say other results goes in their favor.
And na ka so many Karela game na den.
Yes. Because a win. Anna you see, at this stage, Jibo, based on my experience, you know, any nations quite a boss match, you know. Based on our little experience, I will come and say, you know, nations are those playing the ball physically, but and BM, other teams are also playing the game against nations or Tamale because some make you know, maybe younger person may not have the resources to do that. But what about Swedu Oblast? They will have the resources to play one of two. And they are Karela because more interest. I was giving them. It's we start stage we are adding. Yes, Swedu Oblast game ready. If you are picking the two teams, game are adding the anchor Oblast and the adding because I got no Okumase. Even though Kotokoran now and Koyi. But the moment that fixture on paper, no two teams in Nadia. Naka the idea Oblast Okumase. But the Ama Oblast, in terms of survivor rate, no, the end of form also Kakano. And he said Oblast can draw.
Or draw a call a you 43.
Yes, and if Nations and shower came.
But Nations so share.
Nations share honor.
Any young apostle share.
Honor.
Oblast will problem.
They will need. But all
Oblast also know. And he has almost for draw.
That be said.
Oblast almost stay a league in man. As almost so as we know.
Omunya Shebro Okum Omunya and some.
There be no Omunya now.
Omunya.
There be Ghana the Oshebru crown someone else who bohomo. Okwa we the Oshebru crown some more. Oh, is it Karela? Any nations game no. Nations Shebru crown on some. All Blacks any Kotoko almost Shebru crown on some.
Yeah.
By a league na yebo no pede ne kan Shebru crown and some young apostles. Who the Ubo home. A two home advantage. Tishana come.
Dibo Nations Nkuma Medidin and then there. A very big job to do in Tamale.
Okay. Boris Francis and San America captain so no or see the truth and the reality is that nations will be relegated. They can only survive if Kotoko beats All Blacks and their nations beating Karela. But can these two results happen? Can nations themselves win in Tamale? Let's not forget, even the Kotoko and Haas have all lost at Tamale against Karela. You know, Boris Francis Honorable Immigration Officer out the free Akanu
borders.
Togo, Ghana Togo border, and no they Aba. Siasa mamintiu.
Yeah, a tough encounter. Nations against Karela or Tamale. Very tough because Karela for formidable team. Our Tamale.
Captain N11. When you say last season, Coach Mpoman's in the J League, no?
Yeah, around the
Stars. Now only Kasim Mingle and they pray. Now Kasim's win Nations FC. I want to pray for the league title. Fast forward, another season back between last season, these two coaches clubs are more fire, more battle for relegation.
Yes, Mpoman's not drop. If anything, Mingle, Jina.
There be some Mingle there. Last season, only Gold Stars in a battle for league title.
Oh, okay.
And they say Mingle so about All Blacks.
Don't mean no. It's
no more battle for relegation. Oh, okay. Last year, no more battle for league title.
Interesting times ahead. Life is that like that. It tells you, say no condition is permanent. Like I'm saying, you know. 2 games ni na no. Tough. Say baby any can be difficult for you to predict we, but Ghana people can read teams' actions, how they are approaching games and how they are making the conclusion. And I'm passing that bomb, sir. I think, say, of the two, me put them in at the same level. Beating Asante Kotoko Kumase has never been easy for any team. Even House of Folk Ronia Kotoko team backers in home, no, enough form. Even though Kotoko na efras rate and Kakra, but at least they need to play for pride. And upon coach Hamza Eka in me said they need to win to get the supporters back. But pride is key here. Kotoko cannot continue to embarrass itself. Now I call near man 4, no I call you 3, which him now out in home, now you're sharing not in home, now some matters. All this I think it's enough. So Asante Kotoko must play the game as if they are very life dependent on that game. At least to finish, to give an impression. There will be a new coach. There will be a lot of other things ever happen. The players must use the game to justify themselves why they're supposed to be here. So against All Blacks, I see it's a difficult for All Blacks. Nations to Kerala, another tough game or Tamaleho. Kerala prove say anytime we must be almost. Kodokoni has now got here, and it's a clear indication. Say the last game of my boy Nano against the same All Blacks, which they say, so the fairness here, they play safe and fair. I don't want to say because prior to that game, not a lot of machinations are caused. People thought say All Blacks to be declared winners. Even until at that 96 or 97 minute goal no air ban, people still have their doubt. Prove, and I want them to continue doing that. Sekara so mo be ba on be All Blacks. Kerala so be ba on be All Blacks. Say so Kotoko so be ba on be
Kerala be ba nations.
Say the Kotoko so be ba on be. But then you cannot say as a nation they have to throw their hands in despair. Game way, there should be the one na so many break. Because omuna e here people. Kerala situation or sha. Of course, it will cut off for depending on other results up there. Because already doubt, even the House of Folk at that third, they've been at that position for some time. But results have been banned, so as a young winner, they could end up being outside the top four. What I say? Because between Omuni, Ediana, and Samates, no, I think points near one point at Dentemu. Kerala 2 points. So Kerala Eshena has grabbed border against Mediema. Or move to the same. That's Kerala share here. Onya be moved to 52 points. Now head to head, Kerala is ahead of House of Folk. Almost share almost Tamale. Everybody draw a crack. Adiana share. I'm a House of Folk. The House of Folk anti me and share. Now as a board draw. Adiana will overtake House of Folk. And National Americans Kerala so Enya sa win na. They also overtake House of Folk. Eventually House of Folk will be 5th or 6th position. That's why you expect House of Folk to also play to that level. That's why I want to believe that Empanifono Atimia settle more issues with the players are almost going to that game.
Okay.
So I think it's dicey, difficult to tell because Sekotokoso or more game Nakotoko Belba Kotoko have to account for All Blacks Kumasi.
Yeah.
Now nations Kerala account for them. Ekobasa they are not they done. So they were dance on anti nations no. They had the opportunity to right the wrongs and mess it up last time around. I don't think they do.
It doesn't look likely some vision opportunity.
That is American. That's why it doesn't look likely say that second opportunity.
The Americans say Michel Kotogone Bichimino Kaka. And from the Michelle, you know. As I go players now, aside of more money this season, as I'm motivated be. No, players they say you check it out at check. You know, they've not been playing that. They play without any motivation. I know that one. That is why All Blacks is so able to come out here now. Prepare that's why I make us coach. Be meet here, Kotoko size so. That players in motivated, almost struggle.
Oh, you see the point. Now, Mango, some okay, you know, the last time when I make you say 7 years, almost penny, I money give me, you know, because what they can't throw the hands in despair. So I think say a game, 2 games now, too close. But of the 2 nations, they add more. Zaboku, I think nation will bow out from the league, you know. Say league, you know.
Samson ya ofusu edifri be mine. Also got to must win because it's payback time for Swedru All Blacks.
Kotoko support the Kotoko winning. I'm telling you, left the players alone. Not that they are going to sell the game, but left the players alone. Motivation anyhow. All Blacks banner for me highly motivated. But some the supporters. So the supporters, if they want to see the Kotoko win, they should go there and rally behind them for them to play the game.
Kojo Ben say, all of you have forgotten that they used Konkonsa to get rid of the nation's FC CEO, and the man that was placed at the helm of the affairs have failed woefully. Jibo, the guy spoke in your studio with bitterness.
Mekai, Michelle no Sunday no or Boase. He still feels it.
Sir.
He still feels it, even though now or catch him say the nation you go through any year. You see the point?
But shocking. To my last season. onam kwa so kwaje league ne sawu
factors ni bebre you see a lot of things were not planned well to say the players are more bono muton be call yen replace am the sound of the pressure go kasi mengo so sa na mange ko bujana kwa mange ediko no football man so buy no it has not changed. I say a peja na sound drop it. You see the point? It's a team who your team sa no motivation sa. That's what happens. So I think the nations the man na digi omo grave. Oman na digi omo grave and oma kutum. So if they are able to win against Kerala, it will be good. But it's extremely difficult.
Awa Mohammed if Italy say I don't believe this Kotoko players. And now Awa Mohammed should do that.
That is what I'm saying. It's not about players but say almost ball match of convenience. I won't mean to mean Qatar because but on the football no motivation drive team. Motivation drive team. It's all blacks right here, all blacks against House of Folk. Don't leave 2 goals as better like half. Yeah, you know. So if you are watching them, now the game on more back. It's like not vision you got to go one. Yeah. Very compact, very comfortable on the ball, no panicking. That's what all blacks play against House of Folk. Okay. So if they can come and be motivated and play like that, that's what I say. The Kotoko players no need motivation. Yeah. And something to cheer about. On top of it, what are supporters in the players in the motivation? Supporters in the
Captain Meda say, Yanko my Mama G campaign Agisha for the Abba.
No come here.
Yeah, Bala so.
Germany.
Yeah, Bala so. A China young boy behind
Germany.
Your number na tour na Fred Brass is here 0322494401 0322494771 my Mama G campaign. Yes, my Mama G campaign.
I say
na the oho nie eye me busumi ya woman Geisha for yi e de esuo se eye busumi e de maye maame mo.
Okay.
Nti de Geisha pede afiri ho an se ebia school mu captain utimi ko hia obi no afa ne se o maame.
Okay.
Na we play role bi wo life mu a and stage a wodru no untimi nyini mfiri baby akwakodru no.
Okay.
Ebia sorry obi wo ho a wafa wo se ne ba wa sorry krokra no ono an ba ba yire wa ntsa do fa nchirichiri mu.
Okay. Tufu.
Same with mosque. Your communities are your maame bu mu ho mo play madly role e your communities.
Okay.
Are contributed to your life. It's when you say experience we bia eno na Geisha for mo akonya say 0322494401 0322494771.
So not necessarily, yes, not necessarily your mother, your blood.
Na be this ama me kro no ho adanse.
Oh.
Na udi adanse na adanse ne to akoma so to asomu a. Captain why be you say won wadi kan no. Ma me kro na udi ne ho adanse ne fam mienu ye de mo kwa mo no ne. Jimoni. Enya no nko a sika so wom. Ena Geisha sawo products ahodo awmo de be mount. Brena so frɛ
my Mama Geisha.
Yes, my Mama G campaign.
So Gene represent Geisha.
Edion was my Mama G campaign.
Anu pray one was
Geisha line so na yakudi ho nkomo. E ba cho udin ene okay wentimi nyina so. Udin ene ba bia akase free. Okay. My Mama G campaign e do abana. Anka eno ne ye ho ko sisi. Okay, all right, yeah, that's it. Udi any baby akase free. Na wona bo gede na de ubedi ma me bi ho dance ana. Ubedi ma me bi ho dance ana. Hey, ono abo gede. Former assemblyman de Mafantinu town.
Yes.
Okay, ono abo gede yetiu. Ma me be na wudi ne ho dance enwumre ewo Geisha my Mama G campaign so.
Me mama I friend.
Ono abo gede lo radio set ma me why.
Na chuno ko to.
Na twu ho yi.
Me mama so me chianwa aka trabianye. Me mama ka to hu me primo. Me mama am betuni okitamti sakotia a friend of mami abnanyako anase abinak otuto